Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will be showing you how to create the flower skirt for your flower fairy doll. This is step 4 in a 6-part series I'm doing to really break down the steps of fairy making and hopefully give you some good tips and tricks and just other tools to use in fairy making. I do have fairy kits available in my Etsy shop now, so whether you purchase one of my kits or just have all the supplies for fairy making and want to maybe get a little bit better at it and improve your fairy making skills, I hope you find this tutorial helpful. So I have this beautiful yellow dahlia, and then I've already got my doll. Now, in step 1, we formed the body. Step 2 was wrapping the doll with the floss for the skin, and step 3 was doing the clothing. So in this step, we're doing the flower. I've also got a sharp pair of scissors and my glue gun set on low. I prefer using my glue gun set on low because it's just much easier to work with the glue. Okay, let's get started. So the first step is to grab your flower and pull it apart. And one thing to note is it's much easier to work with flowers if they don't have a lot of glue between the layers holding them together. My first tip is don't throw away the little pieces that come with your flower. There are fun ways that I've seen people use these to embellish your dolls. If that's something you'd like to see, a video or a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments below. And then you're going to simply pull apart your flower. And without lots of glue holding those petals together, it should come apart very easily. I don't normally use the very small top pieces of my flowers just because they're too small for the skirt. But once again, don't throw those away. They can definitely be used in other ways to decorate your doll. And you can even use extra petals for wings. Okay, the next tip I'm going to give you is you're going to start layering these petals together to form her skirt. The first thing you want to make sure you're doing when you're layering the petals together is not lay them directly on top of each other. You want to stagger the petals so that your doll has a nice full skirt. If they're laying right on top of each other, the skirt will be kind of flat and there will be lots of spaces between the petals. So if you overlap them so that they're not sitting directly on top of each other, and those petals aren't lining up perfectly, you'll have a prettier, fuller skirt. So I just start layering the petals together in different ways. And this dahlia makes the most beautiful skirt. This is actually one of the flowers that comes in my current kit. And then I hold it up to my doll to see if I like it. So that was the skirt with the smaller petals on top. And now I'm going to show you how you can take the same flower and get a different look for your skirt by layering the bigger petals on the top. You're going to get a more flowy and elegant skirt. It won't be quite as fluffy and frilly as using the smaller petals on top. So this would be another way that you could use these same flowers to create the skirt. And then one thing I also like to do if I'm doing the bigger petals on top, I'll put the smaller petals underneath because it kind of helps fluff the dress up a little bit. So those are some tips with just how to layer together the flowers. The next thing I like to do is if any of the petals on the flowers are fraying at all, because these are made out of fabric, I will take my scissors and just barely trim off the little frayed part so that you have a really pretty skirt. Okay, now you're going to grab your petals and you're going to cut an X into the center of each one. And this is so we can slide the petals up and around our doll's waist. So the way I do this is I fold it in half. I cut just a tiny bit through the center and then I fold it in half again. So you're basically cutting an X into the center of the petal. And this opens it up a little bit more so you can push it up and around her waist. And if I don't cut through enough, I will just use my scissors to kind of open that spot up a little bit more. And I do that with all of the petals. So folding it in half and folding it in half again and just cutting an X into the center of that petal. Now sometimes, because it does get a little bit tedious if you have a lot to cut through, I will do 2 at a time. Just make sure that you're lining up that hole in the center so that it's even. You can see me just lining that up. And then I'll fold it in half very carefully, making sure that they're both lined up correctly, and then I will cut the X. Another way I sometimes will cut the center of the flowers is I will just take my scissors and I will make 5 or 6 little tiny cuts from the center of the flower, I work from the center, cutting all the way around the middle of the flower. And you can see it gives us that same effect. We just need to be able to slide them up and around her waist. So once you have all of the petals, once you have the centers cut for all of the petals, now we are going to dress our doll. So this is how I've decided to layer the petals together. So I'm going to grab my doll and I'm going to slide the petals up and around her waist. Now, if you decide that you would like to add shoes or gloves to your fairy, I always do that after I dress my doll. And this is because once you add more thread around her feet, you're gonna have to have a bigger hole to slide her feet through the petals. So I always wait to do that. It's just much easier, and that way you're not having to cut a bigger X in the center of the petals, and the skirt will lay nicer. And once we have those up and around her waist, this is once again where I start kind of arranging those petals as I am adding small dabs of glue to hold the skirt together. So I'm really slowing this part down more for you than I normally do. I just add little dabs of glue, and then I take the petals and I make sure that they're overlapping nicely and that they're not sitting directly on top of each other. And I'll hold that for a second until it sets. And if it isn't laying the way that I want it, I will undo it. I'll just pull it apart while that glue is still a little bit tacky, and I will rehook it together. Spending extra time on this step really will give you a beautiful full skirt. And so I feel like spending this extra time really is worth it, because overall your doll is just going to have a prettier dress. So you can see I'm just working down the front, and then I hold her up and kind of press her down and I hold her up and look and see how it's laying. And then I will do the same thing on the sides and in the back. So just adding very small bits of glue to hold that skirt together. Also, as I hold her up, I look to see if there are any petals that are kind of hanging down that don't line up with the rest of the skirt. I will use my glue gun to glue just that specific petal back into place. So you can see I'm just pressing it down. I hold her around her waist from underneath and then press the skirt down while the glue is still a little bit warm, and it helps to shape the skirt nicely. And you can see we have this beautiful fairy skirt. And that's it. That's how you take your flower and create a flower skirt for your fairy. This is probably my favorite step because you really see your fairy start to come to life. In the next tutorial, I will be showing you how to style your doll's hair. I will just be doing a basic hairstyle in this next tutorial. Hair is the hardest, so I feel like this is a very important one. And remember, I do have lots of other hairstyle tutorials on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in purchasing a fairy kit, there is a link below. This kit comes with so many fun things. And if, once again, you have all of your own fairy supplies, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. I hope you're finding this series helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of you that have reached out and all of your kind words and support and supporting my little fairy kit adventure. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.